Welcome to Takeover Talks. I'm Tommy, and we have all kinds of things to talk about today. First off, I want to start by saying Happy late Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Hope you had a great weekend doing that. I had to set up a dinner for my family this weekend. My mom was like, "Hey, it'd be a great Mother's Day present as if you got dinner together for all our family." And I was like, great. So, yeah, I text all my uncles and my grandpa and said like, "Hey, what do you guys want to do for dinner?" Um, it was pretty silent group chat until like the day before, like men usually do things, but it was good. We had brisket, we had ribs, we had hot dogs. I was in charge of the dessert, so um, I made some chocolate chip cookies. They were pretty mid, but yeah, we played some family games, had a good time. I obviously won a lot. Um, but yeah. Um, with that, we also have been having some great weather down here. Apart from it raining last night, it's been like sunny, 80 degrees, like not really windy at all. Maybe a little bit of clouds, but um, yeah, man, I'm ready for summer to start. I am so ready for it. My friends are coming home in June or July from college. It's almost mountain bike season. I actually probably could go mountain biking right now if I really wanted to, but um, I still got to work on my shape a little bit. Um, but yeah, last year I wasn't able to ride like at all because my health wasn't great and stuff like that. So this year I'm hoping to get more out on the bike. Maybe hit some road bike rides as well. Um, yeah, no, the last couple nights we were actually supposed to see the Northern Lights in Utah. It said it was like barely visible, but I wasn't able to see it. Some of my friends were able to see it. What else? Yeah, I was really hoping to see it. I think my parents drove up the canyon to one of the ski resorts up there to see if they could see it up there, but I don't think they did. Um, so that was a bummer. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Um, I was going through some stuff on Instagram and I came across a quote. It just kind of talks about happiness and how to be happy. And so it kind of goes, I think, something like if you're living in the past, you'll get depressed. Meaning, like, if you're stuck thinking about something that you should have done, shouldn't have done, or maybe should have done, or like maybe something you said to someone, whatever. You can find yourself getting depressed if you're continually thinking about the past. Just get over it. Just, it's the past. There's nothing you can do. The world still spins. So, but I mean, with that being said, you can also learn a lot from the past. So, don't fully just forget about the past. Use the past as a learning opportunity. Um, but then the rest of it goes, if you're living in the future, you'll get anxious. And that's honestly what I've been doing for the longest time is just living in the future. I'm anxious about what is going to happen in my life, college, mission, things like that. And so I've just kind of figured like, I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna work it out today, and um, I'm gonna do the best I can today, get things done, be productive, whatever, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. So um, I've also been thinking about like maybe I should be taking some college classes over the summer rather than doing a podcast, but um, you never really know. But yeah, the last part of the quote is if you live in the present, you'll be happy, and this quote really stuck out to me. Like I don't know why, but it just helped me stop worrying about what the past did to me or um, what the future holds for me. And um, so, like, I've just been making a conscious effort to think about, like, what could I be doing right now? Like, maybe I could take my dog on a walk, or maybe I could, um, go play basketball or something like that. Um, but yeah, no, I don't know why I shared that. It just kind of stuck out to me throughout the past couple of days, and I've been able to see a huge difference in the way that I think things throughout the week. But yeah, moving on. My friends requested that I talk about our Rocket League sessions the past couple weeks or whatever. But if you don't know what Rocket League is, it's pretty much a game on Xbox and PlayStation, where you play like a normal game of soccer, normal field, normal goals, whatever. But you're playing in cars, so it's pretty much like car soccer in a way. But they have tournaments. That's usually all my friends do is the tournaments they have. Um, I do it with two of my other friends, so it's like 3v3 car soccer. And they have tournaments every day at 6 and 10 o'clock. But yeah, we suck balls as a team. We can't ever really get past second round. And that's every single night. One of my friends who shall remain nameless sucks balls at the game, and I'd figured I'd call him out on here because it's just so painful to my back to have to carry every single night and still can't get the job done. But yeah, they can figure out which one they think I'm talking about. They probably won't even listen to this, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, we'll look at the film throughout the week. We'll get things figured out. We'll get back in the game. But yeah, hope you boys are happy that I brought up this subject. Speaking of the boys, I got a couple shout outs for a couple of my boys that I haven't seen in a while. First one, shout out to Kale. He was a kid that I went to high school with. He was so fun to be in a class with. And I haven't really been able to talk to him since he graduated. He's a year above me, so he's been out a year longer than I have. But he's been posting a lot on Instagram and Snapchat recently, and like while in high school, all he talked about was wanting to become an aircraft mechanic for the Army or military or whatever. And these Instagram and Snapchat stories are just him like in one of those like massive helicopters, like so much technology and stuff going on inside of him, and he's just like flying around over neighborhoods and stuff like that, and it looks actually sick, to be honest. Um, but like his personality, like he's into like fixing things and like cars and motorcycles and like really anything that a mechanic does, and so he just fits the job description like absolutely perfect for it. So it just makes me really happy to see that he's finally fulfilling that dream of being a aircraft mechanic for the Army. um he seriously just looks like he's having the time of his life out there. So, but he also, one of his stories was of him like running with a giant backpack on. I think he ran like 12 miles or something like that aside a tank that was being driven, which not many people say that they can do that. Um, but yeah, after watching those stories, I just I got in this nice mood to watch one of those like classic military army movies. And so it was like 1 in the morning, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna watch Lone Survivor with Mark Wahlberg. Um, but like honestly, if you have not seen Lone Survivor, it's one of the best movies out there in my opinion. And I would highly suggest watching it. But yeah, shout out to my boy Kale again. Love you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Congrats on making it in life, having a good time. Um, yeah, another one of my boys. He's out on a mission right now in Lima, Peru, and I mean, he hasn't really sent out emails or anything at all, but yeah, he sent me a voice message on Sunday, I think. Maybe it was yesterday. I'm not sure, but man, it was nice to hear his voice again, and um, just hear how happy he was to be serving the people of Lima, Peru, and stuff like that. I mean, that guy's literally my dog, dude. I cannot wait to see him in a couple years. Um, I think I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna grow a lot on his mission. I mean, I think he's already grown a lot on his mission, but um, I'm really happy to see him doing well out there. And I can't wait to be out there with him too. Probably not in Peru, but somewhere else doing the same thing he's doing. Um, I think that's it, really. Let's get into basketball, shall we? I have like 12 or 13 Instagram posts that I have saved throughout the weekend. So I guess I'll just kind of go through those if I can. My thing was being stupid last week and wasn't able to screen share, but yeah. So this is going back to the MVP talk. This is just some of the things that um like what other people thought on it. Um, so I can you hear it? I don't even know if you can hear it or not. Hopefully you can. Um, but this pretty much just talking about like um they think that he was robbed. He was he was the best player on the best team. OKC, yeah, Denver Nuggets was up there too, but um yeah, like I think Shai was really robbed of the MVP this year. Um, he let's see. Oh. Anyways, they're a great team. They went to work this season. They got things done. They're still getting things done. We'll talk about some of those games later, but yeah, I think Shai was robbed. This was the lottery pick percentage chance or whatever. Um, so this was like the like percentages that teams had to get the number one pick this year in the draft. The draft lottery already happened. The Hawks were able to come up with the first round pick, which, according to that, they had a 3% chance. So I think the Hawks were, yeah, they were the 10th worst team this year. Which, to put that into perspective, Dallas was the 10th worst last year. And so if Dallas got the number one pick last year, they would have picked up Victor Wembanyama. And so that would have been a team of Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Victor Wembanyama. Um, who else would have been a starter? Is PJ Washington a starter? Maybe him. Maybe Blake Lively. Their team would have been stacked, and they would have won. They would have had like a really good chance this year. I think they would. I could argue that it would be a team like OKC, but just with more experience. Like Luka Doncic is a little bit older. Kyrie Irving is arguably a vet. I would say he's a vet, and so and like Victor Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren like have a very similar build. They do the same. They have kind of like the same play style. So I think I think if Victor Wembanyama would have been first round pick, that would have been game changing for the Mavericks this year. But yeah, the draft combine also happened this week, and I just picked up some things about Bronny because ESPN's gonna ride Bronny because it's LeBron's son. But yeah, Bronny picked up a 40-inch vert. He had a 40.5-inch vert at the combine. He also they did some like 3-point shooting thing, and he went 12 for 12 on that. Here's the video of it. Like cash. I think I didn't know what this drill was. I think it was as many threes as you could in a minute, maybe, possibly. But yeah, he managed to pick up 12 threes in a row, went 12 for 12 in this part of the drill. Do I have any other combine stuff? I don't think I do. But yeah, that I guess we'll go to this post next. The Pacers absolutely destroyed the Knicks on Sunday. It was, oh my goodness, 32-point game. But yeah, I just thought this was a funny post. Andrew Nemhard played 47 minutes. And he missed a floater, missed another floater, missed a layup, missed another layup, got a charge foul, then made a layup, missed a 3-pointer, and then, yeah, it's only logical that he pulls a 31-foot step back 3-pointer like he's Steph Curry on a heat check to win the game. But I also do like that quote: "No matter what you do it with confidence." And that well, that wasn't the same game, but I think this was game 3. This game was going on during the last podcast, but yeah, I thought that was a pretty funny post. And then the U have signed a couple more guys. They got a guard from Finland, Miro Little. He looks like a hooper, which I would honestly, I don't think he would. Like, I wouldn't guess that he was Finnish, but yeah, maybe he'll be the finisher for the U of U. They also picked up a forward, Zach Keller, which they already have the number one forward. They already signed the number one forward to the U, so I don't know why he'd pick up another forward. Shout out to my boy Keanu, number one forward. And then I guess WNBA. I did not know that Golden State was getting a team, but looks like they did. Golden State Valkyries, which usually, like, I feel like the NBA and WNBA kind of have a correlation. Well, I guess they do kind of have a correlation. The Warriors and the Valkyries. So I guess I didn't really think of that, but yeah, I think the Golden State Valkyries is kind of cool. Logo could use some work. I don't really. Oh, I don't know. I don't know that I like that logo, but then the Iowa coach retired. After Caitlin Clark left her, she was like, you know what? We're not getting a team after this. So she decided to announce her retirement. 2 seasons to the championship. Good enough. First game tonight. First WNBA game tonight. Indiana Fever face the Connecticut Sun. I don't know if either of these teams are good or not. I have to get more in tune with WNBA, but we'll see. Hold on, my brother's calling me. We'll put him on real quick. He's a missionary, by the way, so he doesn't know. What's up, bro? We're on the podcast right now. You got anything to say?
What's up, podcast?
Wait, say it louder.
What's up, podcast?
There he is. Cowboy hat.
All right. Takeover talk with Timmy.
Yep, Takeover talks with Timmy. I'm gonna call you back in like 30 minutes. Is that all right?
Right.
All right. See you in a sec. Oh, boy's a dog. Gotta call him back after this. But yeah, anyways, I don't really know if the Indiana Fever or the Connecticut Sun are any good at all, but I'm actually gonna try and watch this game tonight. I don't think I've ever watched a WNBA game, but I'll tune in. I am not a sexist person. I will tune in. Also, I think football's been announced. 49ers play the Jets on September 9th. By the looks of this post, it looks like Aaron Rodgers will be back, but I don't know. There's probably some other news to that. Yeah, that September 9th. That is a ways away, but I am hyped for that. And then we got scheduled for college. These are some of the games that are like the first week games. I think first games start August 29th, and then throughout that weekend, so August 31st, September 1st. But Clemson versus Georgia, that's obviously going to be a good game to start out with. USC LSU, again, another good game to watch. We'll see how USC is without their quarterback Caleb Williams anymore. Miami versus Florida, that should be a good one. Notre Dame, Texas A&M, Colorado should beat NDSU here, but I don't really know. Shiloh gets too much attention than he needs. Oh my goodness. Boston College versus Florida State, and I think that's about it. Um, yeah, I think that's about it for my Instagram posts that I was ranting about. So yeah, Boston Celtics extend their lead 3-1. Cavs were dealt a poor deck of cards going into Game 4. They lost, or they weren't able to use Donovan Mitchell for a left calf strain, I think. So he missed Game 4. Boston took advantage of that, won Game 4. So I think the Cavs are out on this one. Sadly, I mean you never know. Cavs could come back. I think they're the only team to have ever done it before. They also have LeBron James on their team, so um, there's kind of a difference there. But yeah, I think it's going to be damn near impossible for them to come back. You might as well call them out now. I don't want to because I could be wrong, but I think Boston seals the deal next game. I think next game's a home game, right? Yeah, so I think Celtics win that. Derek White, I don't think Derek White had a good game 4. I think um they held him down pretty well, but Tatum and Brown combined for 60, I think. So um yeah, I just don't think the Cavs have it in them to stop Celtics. Who else? Thunder and Magic are all tied up. Um, I think this is a 7 game series. I think you go either way. To be honest, it would put a bad taste in my mouth if the Thunder lost to the Mavericks, but I think the Mavericks are good. I think they can get it done. Um, if as long as Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving stay healthy, which they're relatively healthy players in general, they're not really injury prone or anything like that. So, um, I think this is a 7 game series. Thunder have Game 5 at home, so I think Thunder could get it done. Um, I don't know though. It's very 50-50. I think the Thunder are a really good team. They uh they managed to. I mean, uh, I think the Mavericks might pull this one out. I think the Mavericks honestly could have won the last game, but Luka Doncic missed some clutch free throws. Um, but yeah, I think Mavericks and Thunder is going to be a good series to watch. So if you're not watching it, get on it. It's going to be a good series. Um, who else? Pacers Knicks. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. Um, Pacers went on an onslaughter against the Knicks on Sunday, winning by 32 points. Tyrese Halliburton came out and put on a show that game. Um, and I think the Pacers really want a good chance at winning a chip this year. They gotta play like that every single game. They gotta beat their opponent by 20 or 30 every game if they want to win. I feel like the Pacers are a team that if they're gonna win, they gotta win by a lot. I don't think they do well in close games, but and then Timberwolves and Nuggets, man. I thought the Wolves had a freaking sweep on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I mean, I know Anthony Edwards is fired up after losing those 2 games, but um, yeah, you would have thought that like their defensive ability would have gone up with Rudy Gobert, but man, they kind of got destroyed there. Sorry if you hear it go in the background. That thing is so annoying. But yeah. Um, after those first two games, I thought Timberwolves. I was like, Timberwolves sweep this. Timberwolves are going to go 8-0 in their first 8 games of playoffs. Um, you know, uh, Anthony Edwards is going to be the next Michael Jordan. He's going to cash in a ring at 22. He's 22, right? Oh well, but series is still going. Um, I would say the Nuggets have the next game because it's a home game, but no one's won a home game this series, so that might not be a good thing. If the Timberwolves, if no home games are won, Timberwolves win it in 7. So um, the Nuggets really need to win a home game, which I don't think should be hard. But um, yeah, I don't really know. I guess we could look at some of the highlights from uh, Pacers Knicks. We'll start with that one. Was that game 3? No, game 4 was the blowout. Um. Oh yeah, we'll go to the inside of the NBA reacts to it. I'll screen share real quick. Oh, that's loud. Whoops. Whoa, that was really loud. Man. No, I don't want that. Screen sharing does not do well on this app, but yeah, I don't think I was able to watch this game, but man, it was a freaking slaughter show for the Pacers. You cannot let Miles Turner hit that shot. How do you? I mean, wow, 32-11 in the first quarter. Man, they came out cooking, dude. Tyrese Halliburton, um, he's made a huge improvement this year. Um, Last year was kind of an alright year. It wasn't a standout year by any means, but um, yeah, his ability to, I mean, he's a scorer. If he needs to score, like he'll score, but I don't think he's necessarily a scorer. His average is 11 assists a game this season. Um, yeah, scoring this game was not in the Knicks' favor. Jalen Brunson, 18 points. That's not normal. He's got to get like I wouldn't say he has to get 35, but that's just what he's been getting is like 30, 35. DiVincenzo 3 for 13, 7 points. Not okay. Josh Hart 2 points, 1 for 6. Not okay. Um yeah, Halliburton had a good game, 20 points, 6-5. Wow, McConnell put up a double-double, 15 points, 10 assists. Siakam went 7 for 9. Miles Turner was 5 for 5 field goals, 13 points, good 3 blocks. Um, yeah, that's good. So the Pacers are now going on the road against the Knicks. We'll see how that goes. It's on Tuesday. Let's see. Let's go to the House of Highlights. Do they have any other videos on videos? I don't want to look at shorts. I want to look at videos. Hmm. Oh, Cavs Celtics. I think this is actually a pretty close game for not having Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, man, I really wanted the Cavs to win that game 4, but um, just didn't come out as planned. Stupid ads, but honestly, what I'm hoping for right now is I think I don't want either the Cavs or the Celtics to make the finals. Um, Celtics have had their shot; they can piss off. Um, Cavs. Now, I don't think the Cavs really deserve it to be in the finals. Um, So it's really between the Thunder and the Mavs to me on the West side. You never know with that. Let's see. No, ESPN. Um, but yeah, I just come to ESPN for all my news and stuff. Um, oh yeah, this was the post about Luka Doncic and Wembanyama on the same team. Um, oh yeah, the MSG is not the place to play right now. Right here, Knicks have lost the past two games, and the Rangers have also lost the past two games. I am not in tune with hockey, but I do know it is playoff time, so um, it's fair enough there. Um, Bronny put up a good combine. Um, what else? Oh yeah, this was actually a really interesting story. If you haven't seen this, so um, Shaq went to the University of Phoenix to get his master's degree, and the University of Phoenix is kind of like it's mostly online, I think. And so Shaq was like, I don't want to take an online, like I don't want to get my master's online, pretty much. And so he went in and said, hey, can I take in-person classes here and get my master's degree? I don't know if he was on the Suns or not at this time, but anyways, um, he went in, asked if he could take in-person classes, and they're like, no, you need to set up a class with at least 15 people. And so he got 15 of his friends, and he paid for every single one of his friends to get a master's degree. So he paid for his master's degree and 15 of his friends to get a master's degree just so he could get in-person classes. Like, I think that's insane. Like, how much does it cost? How much does it cost to get a master's degree from Phoenix? So it's 16,000 per year. So a master's is 6 years, right? How many years does it take to get a master's degree? How many years does it take to get a master's? Oh, 1 to 3. Is that on top of a? Okay, so we'll just go with the median here. Well, let's say 3. So if it's 3 years, 16,000 So 16, just say 16 flat times 16 times 3. So it costs $750,000 just for him to get his master's degree, pretty much. But 15 of his friends also got their masters. So, but wow, that's crazy. He spent almost $1 million on him and his friends to get. That's absurd. But yeah, I don't really got anything else, to be honest with you. I think there's a couple shoe drops this week. For Oh shoot, there might have been a drop today. I'm not even gonna lie, I might have missed it. Um, but if you don't know, I wouldn't say a huge sneaker geek. I mean, I have sneakers on my wall, but I try and get every pair of Kobe I can, resell them, stuff like that. Today, oh man, today were some ugly shoes. Alchemy pink and diffused blue. Those are hideous, bro. But yeah, I think Victor Wembanyama's shoes dropped this week. I don't think I'll get them. There's some Jordan 11s, some Dunk Lows, some Jordan 12s. Oh, that's all. That's late in May though. I think there was some more Travis Scotts soon. Not sure, but yeah, I got a lot of shoes that I'm looking at right now. Which, man, I got such a problem with shoes. I need to get a real job. Can you everyone go share this podcast real quick with like as many people as you can so that I can use the money I get from your viewership so that I can get buy my shoes because I'm like every um, lazy person in this generation that I don't want to work. I just want passive income. So share this with someone. It's been a pleasure today. Today was not that long of an episode, but I feel like we got over some good stuff. Um, and I think that's it. Thanks for tuning in to Takeover Talks. I'm Tommy, and we will see you all hopefully on Friday. I didn't get it out on Friday last week. I went and hung out with some friends instead, but I will try to get it out on Friday this week. Hopefully all goes well with NBA games. Let's see. Tonight we got Pacers and Knicks at MSG. Hopefully Knicks can win that, break the streak of losing at MSG. Like I said before, like MSG, Madison Square Garden, I think is the hardest place to play. It doesn't matter what sport you are. Like the fan base that's held at Madison Square Garden is just ridiculous. I honestly beg to say that it can make it hard for the home team to play there just because of the freaking atmosphere. Um, and then also tonight we got the Timberwolves Nuggets. Pray that the Timberwolves win this game. We need the Timberwolves to beat the Nuggets. I do not want the Nuggets to win this series. I do not want the Nuggets. Wednesday, Cavs Celtics game 5. Celtics close that out. We'll just put that out there right now. Celtics close that out. Game 5, Mavs Thunder. I bet the Thunder win this game. Thursday, we got Timberwolves Nuggets. This is the closeout game. Mark my words. Timberwolves close the Nuggets on Thursday. We'll talk about it on Friday. And then, thanks for tuning in. I'm Tommy, and this is me signing out until Friday.